Hello, this is Dodie from Deliberate Aging. Welcome to my podcast. The Mediterranean diet has become a household term in recent years, praised by doctors, nutritionists, and wellness enthusiasts alike. But what does it really mean, and is it the right choice for you? At its core, the Mediterranean diet is inspired by the traditional eating habits of people living in specific regions bordering the Mediterranean Sea, including Crete, much of Greece, southern Italy, Spain, and parts of North Africa and the Middle East. These regions share a history of farming, fishing, and preparing meals from fresh, seasonal ingredients. The climate in these areas is temperate, which makes them ideal for growing staples like olives, grapes, citrus fruits, figs, and various vegetables. The term a Mediterranean diet was first introduced in 1975 by researchers Ancel and Margaret Keys, who observed the remarkably low rates of heart disease and longer life expectancy in populations following these dietary patterns. Their findings became the foundation for what we now consider one of the healthiest and most sustainable ways of eating. So what are the core principles of the Mediterranean diet? Well, it isn't a restrictive plan, but rather a lifestyle approach to eating. It emphasizes balance, variety, and moderation, with a focus on whole, unprocessed foods. So first of all, there's a focus on plant-based foods. Meals revolve around plant-based ingredients, including fresh veggies, fruits, legumes like beans and lentils, nuts, seeds, and whole grains. These foods provide essential vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants. Number two, there's a focus on healthy fats. Unlike traditional Western diets that rely heavily on saturated fats, the Mediterranean diet prioritizes unsaturated fats. Extra virgin olive oil is the primary fat used for cooking, dressing, and dipping. Nuts, seeds, and fatty fish like salmon and sardines also contribute healthy omega-3 fatty acids. So number three, moderation in animal products. While fish and seafood are consumed regularly, at least twice a week, other animal products like poultry, dairy, and eggs are eaten in moderation, and red meat is limited to occasional meals, and processed meats like sausage or hot dogs are largely avoided. Number four, there's minimal processed foods. Packaged snacks, sugary drinks, and highly processed foods are rare in this diet. Instead, meals are prepared from fresh, seasonal ingredients. Number five, there's moderate wine consumption. In many Mediterranean cultures, meals are accompanied by a small glass of red wine, believed to offer additional health benefits due to its polyphenol content. However, wine is definitely optional and not recommended for those who don't already drink alcohol. Finally, point number six, social and lifestyle factors. The Mediterranean diet isn't just about what you eat, but how you eat it. Meals are often shared with family and friends, emphasizing mindful eating and connection. Physical activity like walking or gardening is also integral to this lifestyle. We also have to spotlight extra virgin olive oil, because a cornerstone of this diet is extra virgin olive oil. And this is a high quality oil which is rich in monounsaturated fats. And these are known to improve heart health by reducing bad cholesterol, LDL, and increasing good cholesterol, HDL. EVOO is minimally processed, retaining more of its natural antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds compared to regular olive oil. These antioxidants, such as polyphenols, help protect cells from damage caused by oxidative stress, which is linked to aging and chronic diseases. So in cooking, EVOO is versatile and can be used for sautéing, roasting, or as a finishing touch to salads, soups, and dips. Well, what foods can be eaten on the Mediterranean diet? Well, one of the reasons this diet is so appealing is its flexibility and variety. And here's what you can enjoy. A variety of vegetables, such as leafy greens, tomatoes, zucchini, eggplant, peppers, and more. This is central to every meal. Fruits. There's berries, oranges, grapes, figs, and melons. Legumes and beans, such as lentils, chickpeas, and black beans. And they're excellent sources of protein and fiber. Whole grains, such as brown rice, quinoa, farro, and other whole grain bread and pastas to provide sustained energy. Seafood, such as salmon, sardines, mackerel, and shellfish, which offer healthy omega-3s. Dairy. Moderate portions of cheese like feta or parmesan and yogurt are encouraged. Nuts and seeds, such as almonds, walnuts, sunflower seeds, and sesame seeds, are perfect for snacks or toppings. And then there's the herbs and spices. So flavor is key in this diet. Basil, oregano, garlic, and rosemary replace the need for excess salt. So what are the health benefits of this diet? Well, decades of research have linked the Mediterranean diet to numerous health benefits, and some of the most notable include a reduced risk of cardiovascular disease. The diet's emphasis on healthy fats, fiber, and antioxidants helps lower the risk of heart disease, stroke, and high blood pressure. Improved blood sugar control. Because of its low glycemic index foods and healthy fats, this can help manage and prevent type 2 diabetes. It also supports weight management. The focus on whole foods and portion control promotes healthy weight loss and maintenance. Gut health. High fiber foods like veggies, fruits, and legumes support a diverse and healthy gut microbiome. Cognitive health. Nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants may reduce the risk of Alzheimer's and other age-related cognitive declines. Lower cancer risk. The anti-inflammatory properties of the diet may help reduce the risk of certain cancers. And finally, longevity. Studies show that individuals who follow the Mediterranean diet often live longer, healthier lives. So what are some practical tips for adopting the Mediterranean diet? Well, firstly, start small by incorporating more veggies and olive oil into your meals. Replace red meat with fish or legumes in some recipes. Use herbs and spices to add flavor instead of salt. Snack on nuts, seeds, or fresh fruit instead of processed options. Share meals with loved ones and enjoy the social aspect of eating. What are some challenges? Well, while the Mediterranean diet is widely praised, it is important to remember that moderation is key. Overeating calorie-dense foods like nuts, olive oil, or cheese can hinder weight management goals. Additionally, some people may find the emphasis on fresh ingredients challenging due to cost or availability. Planning ahead and buying seasonal produce can help make this way of eating more accessible. Finally, the Mediterranean diet offers a flavorful, flexible, and evidence-based approach to healthy eating. It's not just a diet, it's a lifestyle that promotes overall well-being, longevity, and a deeper connection to food. Whether your goal is to improve your heart health, manage your weight, or simply enjoy delicious, wholesome meals, the Mediterranean diet could be an excellent choice for you. So now for my personal experience with the Mediterranean diet. I lived in Cyprus for 10 years, so I do have personal experience with this way of eating. And I was shocked that so many of the foods that I ate in the U.S. were not part of the Cypriot way of eating. Snack foods like potato chips, pretzels, and popcorn are not frequently consumed in Cyprus. On the other hand, there was an abundance of fresh fruits and veggies at every single meal, even breakfast. So a typical breakfast in Cyprus would consist of grilled halloumi, which is a goat milk cheese that doesn't melt, on toast with some sliced cucumbers or tomatoes. In addition, Monday was always meatless, and the Cypriots had many delicious ways to cook beans so that the meat wasn't even missed. The go-to snack food are nuts. They typically cook at home and enjoy meals in a relaxed fashion with friends and family. The largest meal of the day is typically eaten at midday, and they use a variety of fresh and dried herbs that typically come from their very own gardens. So they are active out in their own gardens. I enjoyed the local cuisine when I lived in Cyprus. My mother-in-law was an amazing cook who showed me how easy it is to make vegetables and beans delicious. Now that I live in the US once again, I keep using many of her recipes to this day. Has anyone else out there ever tried the Mediterranean diet? If so, let me know what you think of it. Thanks for listening. This is Dodie from Deliberate Aging. Until next time, be well, friends. This podcast is presented solely for informational and educational purposes only. Use of information from this podcast is at the user's own risk. It is not intended as a substitute for the advice of your physician or other qualified professional. We are not responsible for any losses, damages, or liabilities that may arise from use of this podcast.